this is Andrea here, and we are off to a whole new page in our mini album. So we're going to be working on this page, and hopefully we get to this page as well. I have started this page because I didn't want to make things difficult for you, and I wanted to make sure that I could do this page correctly. So, for instance, this page is 8.5 by 6.5. You're gonna do a 1/2 inch score on this side and a 1/2 inch score on this side, and then fold it over and put tape on it. And this becomes our large pocket. Now this large pocket, put it on this side. This large pocket is going to hold large tags. Before I get to the tags, I want to show you the spaces in between here. So for instance, this is a pocket, and then this is a pocket, and it goes all the way down, right? And then this is our long pocket, and of course it goes all the way down to the bottom here. And each tag is going to go down to this bottom portion here. Now you want to make your cuts in between. For instance, from the top to this cut for the pocket, is 1 inch. And then this section here is 1.5 inch. This section here is 1 3/4 inch. This one is 1 1/2 inch. And the last one is 2.5 inches. And that's what's in between all of these. So for instance, this is cut to 2.5 inches. This is cut to 1 inch, right? Then we have this one, that's a 1.5 inch, and they fit in there perfect. This one is, where does this one go? Okay, 2. Oh, okay, this is 3. 3 is lower because of the die I used. Speaking of dies, you can use whatever dies you want. Just make sure that they at least nest with one another. And when they nest, you get the same exact curve for each and every die. It could be different styles, but you'll still get the same curve. And so this is the one I used. Put it this way because I think you can see better. And this came with 7 dies. It's called Oh Happy Days. It's by Spellbinders, and there is the item number if you're interested to getting this one. Okay, so those are the dies I used to create this whole page. All right, so that's how that's gonna look. Now let's get to our tags. Okay, so each tag, like I said, is going to be, you know, like this is our longest, this is medium, and this is small. This one, give you the measurements. Okay, it's 5 3/4 by 4 3/4. This one, 5 3/4 by 7. And this is 7 3/4 by 5 3/4. When you go to do your die cutting, you want to make sure to put this decorative paper on top of your black cardstock and then cut it at the same time. That way it fits really good together. Sometimes when you cut it separate, it doesn't fit so well. So that's just a suggestion. Let's go ahead and ink these up and make them into stickers. Oh, the dies I used for this one is also Spellbinders, and it's called Congratulations. It has 6 dies in there, and this is the number for it, and that's what they look like. Very pretty dies. I used it this way instead of this way. Okay, So those are the two die sets that this page, that I used on this page. Okay. We'll put this together after we ink and make these into stickers. So I'm going to go ahead and ink. We're going to fast forward that and I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. We have everything inked up and ready to go. Go ahead and get this top layer off. And our last one. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and do our tags first. Get them done. Do our big one. Cover up your ink. Don't let it dry out. Okay. I'm not putting anything on the back of these because, say for instance, whoever gets the album will, you know, put what they want on the back. Okay. Perfect. Get that nice and burnished down. Clean up your edges. Let's see what we got here. This is washi tape that I was using to hold on the die. There we go. All right, and because we want this to be presentable, we are going to erase the measurements. If you don't remember the measurement for this, rewind the video and it should be there for you. All right, there we go. I like that. Now we have our medium tag. Now, if you want to, you don't have to use just one sheet of paper to decorate with. I find it, you know, neat for me only because I try to picture who's, you know, how big the picture is going to be. So, and you want to leave room for a photo, but you can decorate however you want your tags. So you could do strips up here, strips down here, maybe on the side, make it look like a frame. That would be really cute. Now we do our small one. Oh man, that did not get the tape well. Let's get our glue out. That's gonna work. There we go. that is. We gotta get it off. There we go. Alright. That is our tags. Okay, now let's go ahead and put our trims on. I'm going to put these trims on before I lay the big pocket down. Okay. These are all numbered, so we'll start with number 1. This has missing tape. You know, the Xyron sticker paper does not normally do this, so I think I got a bad roll. I'll have to tell Xyron about it, because I think they should know, you know? When you get a bad roll, they should know. Okay. And we have number 2. That went well. Try to keep your paper even. There we go. Number 3. That little tiny one. Nice. We got 4 and 5 left. So you should have about 5 trims for your pockets. Perfect. All right. Yay. All right, we have decorated those. Let's go ahead and put it in our book. Take a sip of water. Okay, it's gonna go on this side. Get our tape backing off. You're going to need your wet glue for this one as well. Don't forget to put a 1/4 inch tape at the bottom to keep things from falling out. There we go. Press that down and that down. Put a little bit of glue on here. You only need a little because you want to be able to slide it in case you need to pull it up real fast. Okay. Press this down onto here. Let's move our glue. I'm going to come at it at an angle. Get your rag out. You might need it. Because I want this to go flush with the edge of the paper on the outside. That way we're even on the side where the score is, your crease for your page. Okay, yay. And see, this is such a simple page, but you want this page to be simple because of the last page we made. So you don't want this to be thicker than this, and then this just overweighs itself. Same here, you know, we've got a thick and a thin, a thick and a thin, thick thin, thick thin, or maybe thin thin on that one. Okay. Making sure, guys. All right. Okay, so I want to show you something. I did not make a tag for this just yet because I wasn't sure if I wanted to or not. But ooh, I need a long piece of scrap paper. Okay, here we go. The top of your pocket is open. Here. And you could get it all the way down to the bottom, as long as you know how to get it in there. Okay, so there's the top. I didn't make a tag for that, but I'm going to, and I think what I might do is make a bifold tag. Which it just means like a little booklet, except for it's just page 1 and page 2. Okay, this is our small tag. This goes in here. Let's see. I think I can possibly make this look more difficult than it is. Yes, I think I can. Okay. Just stick your finger in there, or a foam folder. Slide the tag in. Oh, no. I pushed it out the bottom and it's not dry yet. Ah! I need to pull that out because I don't want it to stick. Well, it's dry on this, but not down here. Because here it's just rolling off. Okay. Got the back too. Got to erase that. Alright, and then we have the big tag, which of course goes up there, and we will put that in there once this bottom part dries. So let's get to working on this page. Now this one, you're going to need an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. You are going to score a 1/2 inch on the left side, and then you're going to score at your 1/2 inch, let's see, coming from the very tip of the paper. Your next score is going to be at 7 inches, and then you're going to score that and fold it over like this. Now, you could take any die cut you want. It's up to you on which one you want to use, but I'm going to use this one. It's something I had in my ready to go drawer. And it's ready to go, so I don't have to cut it. And I'm going to put it on here, like so. Yeah, I'm going to put it on there. Let's go ahead and put it on there. And then that way, when you go to flip this, like, it's going to have this on it. Okay. So it's just a decorative piece for that little flip. A little bit of glue. Roll that tape back over. Okay. Let's go ahead and move our book. Hey, I found my regular bone folder. Okay. And you want to find your center. Like so. I like that. It's like a bird cage. That's pretty. Just put it in here. Like so. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. Alright, we're going to use that. Then we're going to go ahead and put some tape on our flip here. We don't need that one. I only need one at a time. This is going onto the 1/2-inch score. You want to crease it really well. Let's see. I'm going to put 2 pieces on here because I want it to stick very, very well. Okay. Burnish your tape down if you haven't already done so. Just going to erase this glue before it gets hard. Okay. Okay, so now we want paper. This is going to open like this. Then it's going to open like this. So, like that. And that. Okay. More water. My allergies really dehydrate me. Okay, let's get some paper. And I don't know if I want a pocket on the base page or not, but I guess we'll see. This one's really pretty. You know, I'm gonna go with this one, right? I haven't used it. I mean, I think I've used it, but it was in small sections. And I want to put this with that paper. And that might be enough. If not, we will use one of these to go with that. Okay. Alright. I want this one to be on front. So let's go ahead. Measure this up. I'm going to put my white paper down here. I could use red. Doesn't matter as long as you can see. Okay, we'll come out this way, and then this way. On this one, because it's not directional, you don't have to worry about which way your paper is turned. These out the way. Get this cut. Put that in our scrap drawer, because you know how much I love to use scraps. If I can use nothing but scraps, I can make it work. All right. Perfect. Okay, let's remove the red. Let's go ahead, see which one of these we want underneath. That's pretty. And not this one. That's gorgeous too. Oh man, that I just made it tough, didn't I? I'm gonna go with this. Okay. That's what we're gonna go with. I'm gonna open that up. Oop. Okay. And I'm gonna cover this whole section with this paper. So I know I'm going to need, where'd my pencil go? Okay, I'm going to need, first, let's move it a little further over and down. All right, here's where we need to cut it. Right there. Okay, and that's for that side. And on this side, we are going to cut here and here. We'll do the, oh, we could do the bottom right here. Okay, now we got everything ready. Remove your top off of your paper. And most of the time these are decorated, and if they are, hang on to that part because you can use it as a border. Okay. Few cuts here. Okay. Although I could do this and this. Okay, feel better about that. All right, we go here to here, and we are perfect. Yeah. Burnish that a little bit more. And then this one. Goes here to here. Okay, I like that. So with that, put those to the side so we can ink them up and make them into stickers. Now, this is already done. Then we have it this way, so now we have to turn it this way, and we have to get a piece for this. And that is where we will use this. I'm just going to turn this way because I am right-handed, and that flip over here will get in my right-handed way. Okay, that cut. See how we did? Oh, look, we did great. Okay, press that aside, and let's get the book. Let's pull this out now. And we have to do the base page. But before we do the base page, we're going to have to put this in. So, I'm going to go in like this. There we go. You're putting it, now you could turn it around and put it like this if you wanted to, which I may go ahead and do. Let's see, this is going all the way up to the edge because I don't want to get near my crease mark here. Yeah. Got to be real careful of that crease mark. Okay, or the score line. Let's see. Again, I'm right-handed, so this is the way I'm used to doing stuff. Alright, I'm going to leave it like this. Okay, take our tape off. A little bit of glue because I have a feeling I'm going to need that wiggle room. Okay. Get that off your hand. Burnish that down real good. Same on this side. Okay. This goes here. We need paper for here. I don't know, maybe I should go with this one again. Because we'll have a little piece here and a big piece at the back. Let's do that. There we go. You can easily mess up your paper cut if you can't see behind that. And black on black is not that easy to see. looks good, and it's going to look good next to this. So that's nice. Okay, now we can get those inked up and then get them stuck on here. I'm going to fast forward, and I'll see you in a minute. Alright, we are all inked up and stickified, so let's get started. We're going to start with our magnets after I knock everything over. Okay. Make sure to have your magnets handy. Handy schmandy. On this one, because we did this flip small, you're going to have to put the magnet on the flip first, and then you can take your other magnet and put it down. Go ahead and grab our scissors. Get a little piece of tape for the back. And use our pokey tool to remove the back. Press down firmly, and then tape on top of this one. Okay, find your tape, your tape starter. There we go. Now we want a magnet to go from this page to this page. You will not need a magnet for this page. So about 4 magnets all together. Get our little piece. Place that on top. And remove the backing. Press down firmly, and then put your tape on top of that one. Okay. As you can see, I did finish up with this, or not finish up, but decorate it. I wanted to show you the pull out, the big tag. So let me just pull it out. There we go. Brother, here we go. So what I did for this one is I made it a bifold, so it's decorated throughout the whole thing. Then this is a swing tab. It's just a very large one. Then we open it up. I think it turned out really cute. And then you just slide that back around. I love it. Alright, we'll set that to the side. And I will squeeze it back in. Let's go ahead and put our color on here. What am I gonna put on? 1, 2, 3. Okay. So this one goes on top. Add a little bit of glue. Give us some wiggle room. Okay. This is not directional paper, so we are good to go as far as putting this down. Yeah. Looks good. Go ahead and burnish that down with your bone folder or your brayer. Okay. Open that up. We're going to remove the tape backing off of both of these. That way we don't forget one. Okay, and I have this little one for this side. Again, the glue. There we go. Okay. This is directional. This section here needs to be this way because the other section is going to meet it right here. There we go. And this is the one it's going to meet. Okay. Wow, we're doing really good, knock on wood, so far. We're not crooked yet. That's perfect. I love it. And the gold goes with the gold. Okay. Take off this one. And I think this one goes here. This one is on the inside. Then I have this one. I think it's going to go there. And then, yeah. Okay. Let's get this on. It's got lots of glue here. Now, I'm going to get a shorter piece of white paper to put under here so we can see that edge nice and clear. That's not right. That's right. But where is this one supposed to go? Nope, this one is broken. No, it's not broken, it's cut incorrectly. So we'll leave that to the side. And let's just go ahead and put a small piece of this. This is the sticker paper I was using. Let's just put that there for right now. And we will put this one in on this side. I don't know how that happened, but I will have to fix that. Kind of weird. Kind of weird. This is thinner paper, so I'm not going to put wet glue on it because that can make it too saturated. Even a little bit will make it too saturated. Let's put here. Make sure we are not on the score line. There we go. And then I just knock on wood. Oh, you guys. How terrible is that? Boo-hoo. Okay. I won't need that. Done with that for right now. And I was going to go with this one, but now I'm going to have to go with this one. Cardstock paper. We can put wet glue on that. It's not directional, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay, we will shut that. We'll move that out the way. And we'll put this one on. Get our wet glue over here. This is kind of directional, not really directional. The only reason why I say that is because, like, some of the house, well, it looks like a house to me on the written language. And some are like facing up, some are facing down. So really you could put this on any way you want. Awesome. Okay, so now let's cut a piece for this that will fit. What we use? Chocolate brown? Yeah, we use chocolate brown. Let's find that. Let's find it. Hopefully we still have some. If not, I could cut the center out of this one. There we go. Yay, we got another one. Sorry for the wiggling, guys. Just trying to fix this camera. Okay. Turn it over because we want it to fit as perfect as possible. So that's what we're going to cut there. Then bring this up. There we go. And we're going to cut here. Let's just move it out. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to cut here. All right. Cut that down. Now, this way. Okay, so this way we need to cut this corner and this corner. Wrong way. Yep. I'm using the scalloped edge for these corners. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. I'm just going to ink it. All I'm doing on these darker pages is just inking up the very, very white edge so that doesn't show through when you're putting it in your album. Okay, let's go ahead and make it a sticker. Move our book. I'm just burnishing this down so that I make sure all of the sticker adhesive rather is on the paper. That cleaned up. Alright, now we can remove that and we could put our paper down. Yeah, it wasn't too bad, guys. It wasn't too bad. It was funny, but it wasn't too bad. Thank goodness I figured it out before I put it down, otherwise I would have had to rip it off. Now that would have been bad. Not to say I would be crying or anything, but I'd be close to it. There we go. Now, much better. Much better. Let's clean up this glue. There. There. Clean off your glue cap. Make sure to always keep that glue cap as clean as possible, otherwise it just clogs up and it's a waste of a bottle of glue. Okay, that's it, guys. I love how this turned out, and if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I will decorate this and you'll see it in the next video. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye. Hey YouTube, this is Andrea here, and we are off to a whole new page. Before we get started, I just want to show you the finished results of my decorating here. I put a pearl strip with some lace, and then I put in a tuck spot with a tag. And then on this side, open that up. This is a flower that is also a tuck spot. And then these little Asian stamps are also tuck spots. So this one goes there, and then this one goes here. You can pretty much have it any way you want. You could put the picture like that, or put one up here and then one down there. Alright, and then the inside here we have a tuck spot with a tag, and then this is a tuck spot that you can put a a tag, or a photo, or another tag if you wish. Then we have tuck spots and tags. This is a pocket that I made out of a tag, and these are pretty much all the cut aparts that were in the paper pack. Okay, so let's move on to our next page. That is this one. I have this clamped down because I want this to kind of sit up straight for me before I, let me just get that right there, before I just start working on another page. I want to make a flap on this side, and then a pocket here and a pocket here. So let's get that done. We're going to get that cut up, and then we can put the paper on the pockets in the flap. Let's see how we can do that. First things first is to score the short end here at 1/2 inch. So do that and be right back.